Hi, this is Reese from CreataCRM, and today I'm going to be showing you just how Reckon Hosted works with jobs in the system. Jobs is a range of things it can be for you, so timesheets, job scheduling, field jobs, jobs, project management, tasks, and to-dos, and so forth. So we can customize a wide range. For this particular one, we're going to just kind of touch on the field jobs, as that's more the higher requests. So for example, here's a job calendar that we have for jobs, and you can actually go through and when a person calls, you can select the agents that are in that area. For example, it has a mapping system in here, so you can see all the jobs in a particular area. There's just one job that's got an address on it. So you could then create a schedule call, new job, and then choose the customer. This is a job, for example, and choose the customer, which would be Bondi Development as well. And from that you can go save and click on that, and this was assigned to Bob the Builder, for example. I'm just going to click on view and look at the job itself. Up the top here we've got a range of things from you can do surveys, and that's like doing swims and so forth. That's maintenance sections like asset management, warehousing. You can actually take things off the warehouse for a job. You can create sales orders and invoices from here as well, and you've got other notes and so forth. For this one here, the person goes in a job, and there is a little app that they can have, and they get a scheduled app and may do something. From that, they click on the add item in here, and they can just choose a item that is in the inventory and Reckon itself. Click on here, quantity 3, and that could have been done on the app as well, but just in the demonstrations you can click on the person's done a time. You also have got a system here, so we can assign to be invoiced and finish. These are job stages in here. Seeing attachments as well in here as well, and as mentioned, you've got things like surveys, swims, and all this stuff. You can take surveys in here, questionnaires and surveys that can have like you know, if you know about it, swims, where you've got to assign people to particular tasks for the job as well. Now that gets saved to the actual job. From that, we have created one item, and they have gone to the job and have finished the job, and they've gone and changed the status to ready for invoice. From that, you can then get the person to create an invoice. You click on this pop-up screen, send an invoice, and this you can add the item across here. The activities, you can do timing and do timesheets and all those things, and you can actually charge for time. Again, it's if that's your problem. There's a lot of different people who have different requests, and this item you can now change and put different descriptions in here from the item that you've put in there. I'm just going to now create the invoice from one item that I've put in here. Again, you could change the price, quantity, or more notes on this particular item description, like for more description for the invoice itself. When I create an invoice across, and it sends it across. Now you can have multiple invoices on a job, and no problem there. And from that, you click on here, and then you can then send this to Reckon itself. So you just then click send to Reckon. Oops, you can see my code there. Apologize for that. You're just in the back end of my code, and that will send an invoice into Reckon and go from there as well. There are a number of layers with Reckon you can have, where you can have to create a job on Reckon itself. There are other different processes, but we're just going to keep it simple for this video. Hope this helps, and this gives you a start to finish on from scheduling a job to doing a job to sending it to Reckon itself. Hope that helps. Bye.